Hello there. Welcome to a place where life begins beneath your feet, and every handful of earth holds a story waiting to be told. Let's step into your garden and focus on the soil beneath. This is where the real magic happens, often unseen but always essential. It's not just dirt, it's a living entity, the foundation of your garden's health. Every crumb of soil is alive with possibility, teeming with organisms that work tirelessly to support your plants. A thriving garden starts with nurturing the ground it grows from. The more we care for the soil, the more it gives back: lush growth, vibrant colors, and bountiful harvests. Happy plants have roots in happy soil. When the earth is rich and alive, roots can stretch deep, drawing up nutrients and water with ease. Soil is the garden's soul, holding memories of past seasons and promises of the future. It remembers every leaf that fell, every rain that soaked in, and every seed that sprouted. A bustling underground community of worms, fungi, and microorganisms feeds and protects plants. These tiny allies break down organic matter, release nutrients, and create a web of life that sustains your garden. Modern life can deplete this vitality, so we must replenish and revitalize it. Over time, soil can become tired, compacted, or stripped of its natural richness by overuse or neglect. Feeding the soil, not just the plant, is crucial. By adding organic matter, we invite life back into the earth, restoring its natural balance and fertility. Compost and mulches are great, but sometimes soil needs a life-boosting recharge. Think of it as a feast for the underground world, a way to spark new energy and growth. I found an effective method to rejuvenate tired earth. It's a simple practice, yet it can transform even the most exhausted soil into a thriving ecosystem. It's simple, powerful, and will change how you think about garden nourishment. You don't need fancy tools or expensive products, just a willingness to work with nature. Join me on this journey to explore fermentation. Together, we'll unlock the secrets of natural soil health and discover how ancient wisdom meets modern gardening. Specifically, fermented rice bran, a superfood for the garden. This humble ingredient, when transformed by fermentation, becomes a powerhouse of nutrients and beneficial microbes. It harnesses nature's recycling system to create a potent soil amendment. By mimicking the cycles found in forests and meadows, we can bring new life to our own backyards. Let's build a legacy of healthy soil for years to come. Imagine your garden not just surviving but thriving, feeding your family and the generations that follow. We are going to talk about fermentation. This ancient process is the key to unlocking the full potential of your soil. Specifically, we are going to talk about fermented rice bran, a substance I have come to regard as a true superfood for the garden. It's easy to make, and the results are nothing short of remarkable. It is a way of harnessing nature's own recycling system to create a potent soil amendment. Let us begin this journey together, and watch your garden come alive like never before. What is fermented rice bran? Known as bokashi, it's rice bran inoculated with beneficial microorganisms. It's like making sourdough for your garden, transforming a simple ingredient into a microbial powerhouse. This isn't a chemical fertilizer. It's a shift in soil fertility approach. Instead of quick feeds, it adds a living culture to the soil. Fermented bran delivers beneficial bacteria, yeasts, and fungi to the root zone. These microbes break down organic matter, unlock nutrients, and improve soil structure. It's a long-term investment in your garden's ecosystem. Fermented rice bran feeds soil life, not plants directly. It empowers soil to create its own fertility, forming symbiotic relationships with plant roots. This method reduces waste and builds rich, vital soil. It's accessible to every gardener, regardless of plot size. Let's explore fermentation without getting too scientific. The magic is in the microorganisms used to inoculate rice bran, known as effective microorganisms. This culture includes lactic acid bacteria, yeasts, and phototrophic bacteria. When mixed with rice bran, water, and molasses, it creates an ideal environment for microbes to multiply. The process is anaerobic, happening without oxygen, producing a sweet, pickled smell. Fermentation pre-digests organic matter, making nutrients readily available. It introduces a diverse population of beneficial microbes, suppressing harmful pathogens. Microbial activity improves soil structure, creating a crumbly, well-aerated environment. This enhances drainage in clay soils and water retention in sandy soils. You're building a better home for your plants from the ground up. Making fermented rice bran is straightforward. You need rice bran found at agricultural feed stores or health food shops. The microbial inoculant, EM1, is available online. A small bottle lasts long, transforming bran into soil gold. Unsulfured blackstrap molasses feeds the microbes. It's found in supermarkets or health food stores. Non-chlorinated water is crucial. Chlorine harms microbes. Let tap water sit for 24 hours to dissipate chlorine. Rainwater is an excellent alternative. With these 4 items, you're ready to brew. The first and most important ingredient, of course, is rice bran. This is the key substrate for our fermentation. You can often find it at agricultural feed stores, as it is commonly used for animal feed. Sometimes, you can also source it from health food shops or Asian markets. Now, let's make your own batch of microbe-rich soil amendment, often called soil gold by gardeners for its incredible benefits. This process is simple, rewarding, and can transform your garden's health from the ground up. Start by activating your EM1 concentrate. To do this, mix it with an equal amount of unsulfured molasses and some clean non-chlorinated water. The molasses acts as food for the microbes, helping them multiply rapidly. This mixture creates what's known as activated EM, a living solution teeming with beneficial microbes ready to go to work in your soil. In a large tub or bucket, combine your rice bran with the activated EM solution. Make sure the rice bran is evenly moistened, so every bit gets inoculated with those powerful microbes. The goal is to reach a moisture level where the mixture holds its shape when squeezed, but no excess liquid drips out. This texture is key for proper fermentation. Next, pack the mixture tightly into an airtight container, pressing out as much air as possible. This creates the perfect environment for anaerobic fermentation. Store the sealed container in a warm, dark place, like a cupboard or shaded shelf, for 2 to 4 weeks. During this time, the microbes will multiply and transform the mixture. When it's ready, open the container and check the smell. A sweet pickled aroma means your batch has fermented perfectly. If you notice a foul or rotten odor, something went wrong. Perhaps too much moisture or air got in. But don't worry, this is rare if you follow the steps. Your finished product is now a microbe-rich amendment, ready to boost your soil's vitality and help your plants thrive. To recap, always start by activating your EM1 concentrate with molasses and water. This step is crucial for waking up the beneficial microbes. In a clean jug or bucket, mix equal parts of the EM1 liquid and molasses. This ensures the microbes have enough food to multiply. For a typical home batch, a couple of tablespoons of each ingredient is a good starting point, but you can scale up for larger gardens. Add this mixture to about a liter of lukewarm, non-chlorinated water. Chlorine can harm the microbes, so filtered or rainwater is best. Stir thoroughly until the molasses is completely dissolved. Now, you're ready to create your own batch of soil gold and give your garden a natural boost. With your fermented rice bran ready, here's how to use it. Incorporate it into soil or compost, not directly on plants. For new beds, use the trench method. Dig, sprinkle bran, backfill, and wait 2 weeks. As a compost accelerator, add bran to each new layer. It speeds up decomposition, resulting in richer compost. For established beds, use as a top dressing, covered with mulch. Watering helps microbes reach the root zone. This provides a slow-release boost for your plants. The golden rule is to always mix it with soil. When I first heard about fermenting rice bran, I'll admit I was more than a little skeptical. The idea sounded odd, even a bit messy, but a good friend swore by it, so I decided to give it a try. I gathered my ingredients, followed the steps, and waited, not expecting much. To my surprise, my very first batch greeted me with a sweet, tangy, almost pickled aroma that was nothing like I'd expected. It was inviting, and I found myself curious about what it could do for my garden. I decided to put it to the test on a patch of soil that had always given me trouble. Hard, unyielding, and reluctant to grow anything, especially brassicas. What happened next was nothing short of astonishing. The brassicas grew with a vigor I'd never seen before, and the soil itself seemed to come alive, transforming before my eyes. The earth became darker, crumbly, and teeming with worms, signs of healthy, living soil. It was as if the land had been given a second chance. Witnessing the transformation firsthand was a revelation. I realized just how powerful microbial life can be in restoring and enriching the ground beneath us. Since then, fermented rice bran has become a staple in my gardening routine. I use it regularly, knowing it brings life and energy to every part of my garden. Whether I'm preparing new beds, boosting my compost, or simply revitalizing tired soil, this simple addition makes a world of difference. More than anything, this process has deepened my connection to the living world beneath my feet. It's a reminder that even small changes can have a profound impact. The results speak for themselves, season after season. My garden flourishes, and I see improvement year after year. My first experiment was on a particularly stubborn patch of ground destined for a new row of brassicas, a spot I'd almost given up on. The soil was compacted and lifeless, the kind of earth that makes your spade ring when you try to dig it, and nothing seemed to thrive there. I dug my trench, sprinkled in my homemade bokashi, covered it over, and waited, hoping for a change. What followed was the beginning of a transformation I never expected. Start small with one bucket and a specific area. Observe effects closely and build confidence. The squeeze test is crucial for the right mixture. Experienced gardeners can experiment with additional materials, ferment kitchen scraps for a second stream of organic matter. Apply in spring before planting and in autumn after clearing beds. Be patient. Changes are gradual but profound. You're rebuilding an ecosystem, not just feeding plants. Stick with it for a season to see tangible differences. It's a commitment that pays wonderful dividends. We've explored the art of fermentation and its impact on gardens. Fermented rice bran transforms soil, fostering a dynamic, living partner. It's not a quick fix but a nurturing approach to gardening. By feeding soil microbes, we lay a strong foundation for a healthy garden. This technique empowers gardeners to create incredible fertility. It reduces waste, builds soil structure, and fosters resilience. It's a return to older wisdom, enhanced by modern understanding. Start with a small batch and witness the transformation. Feel the soil's texture change and see increased worm activity. This is the real work of a gardener, cultivating life above and below ground. Your garden's future is in your hands. Share this resource with fellow gardeners for healthier earth. Subscribe for more guidance from my garden to yours. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a bucket of Bran to check. Happy gardening.